there's two really exciting things that I want to share with you all. There were two shoots that I did a few months ago that are coming out this month. So the first one is, then I have another shoot and another issue that I want to share with you, and I'm so excited but also a bit nervous about. So I was asked to be a part of the Women's Health Naked issue. And when they approached me, they let me know that it would be a nude spread. I think that like you guys know me enough by now to know that like I'm not one to just like show my body in all its glory. I try to be proper, and you know, fitness I feel like sometimes can kind of straddle a line to where it's not really fitness anymore, and people like to post certain pictures, really sexy pictures in the name of fitness, but it's really just kind of an excuse to post that sexy picture. Honestly, I don't care what anyone posts. I do not judge anyone. There are times where I want to post sexy pictures because I'm proud of all of my hard work, and I think if someone feels that way, they 1,000,000% should feel like they can post that without being judged or criticized. So this is not me criticizing anyone. It is just saying that, you know, I have decided to direct my brand in a certain direction, and I want it to be something where mothers can feel confident in knowing that her daughter is getting good advice from me, and you know, that I'm someone that they can look up to, and that, I mean, honestly, I don't want a young girl to look up to me and think that fitness is about, you know, G-strings and, you know, showing off. Sorry, my knees were hurting. And, you know, showing off just everything that you got. I'm afraid to say this, that sucks, but I'm afraid to say this because I don't want anyone to say like, oh, I'm bashing on women. Obviously not. Like, I am the biggest proponent for women, female empowerment, and doing whatever you want without anyone else having a say. With that being said, when Women's Health approached me for this opportunity, I was honestly so excited, honored, and scared. You know, because I had to think, what are all of you gonna think? My FBG girls, my friends, my family. I had a lot to think about, and I talked with a lot of my family, my friends. I have to say I was really scared to tell my mom because she's very modest. When we were shopping for wedding dresses, and if there was ever a wedding dress that like went too low cut, she was like, My wedding dress, some of you know that I had it altered. It like went all the way down, and I had them fill in pieces. Before I had that, she was like, no. And so with that, when I had this opportunity, I was like, my mom is not gonna be okay with this. And of course that would, you know, her opinion means something. And so when I told her, I was like, okay, mom, like sit down. And she was so excited and, you know, proud of me, and was 100% in support. And I think she said something along the lines of like, if I had your body, if I was your age, you know. So that meant a lot to me. And of course, Luca was in full support. A little, you know, I don't want to say jealous, but like, he's Italian. Italians are very protective, and just that aspect of him was like, But still, he was in complete support. So I said yes. And this is the other thing, is that with everyone, you know, we came to the conclusion, like, this is women's health. It's gonna be done so tastefully. I thought that it was just gonna be such an amazing opportunity for me to have a platform to talk more about loving your body, not conforming to society standards, whichever society you were raised in. And that's kind of a little bit of my excerpt that they took from our conversation, was a bit about that idea, about how, you know, different societies have these different beauty ideals. And, you know, when I lived in China, it was one thing. When I lived in Italy, it was another. Here, it's another, which is kind of like bullshit for, like, excuse my language, for people who live there, who don't conform to those ideals, and they think that they're not beautiful. Like, no, that's not it. It's just that that one society has these ideas of beauty, and somewhere else they think that you're gorgeous. So that's why I think that the only person that their idea of beauty matters is your own. And I wanted to have, you know, to take that opportunity to further that message. So the shoot, it actually had like a strange calm to it. I was calm. I was yeah, kind of nervous, but like not as much as I thought I would be. And if you were to ask me 5 years ago to do something like this, there's no way I would have had the confidence to do it. And I didn't even, like a lot of you guys know, I wasn't that big before. Most of my transformation was internal, but it's not about how I looked, it's about how I felt about myself inside. And that is what I was so proud to display and show, is that I've had this transformation, that now I'm so confident and proud of my body. And also, I will say, living in Italy and in Europe for some time has also changed my idea of like nakedness, and that it's not anything to be ashamed of. So that is another reason why I was a little bit more open to it. It was very, very professionally done. Obviously, it was Women's Health. And where they had it, it was like this huge studio, and they had sections of the room like blocked off so that when the women were shooting, they were totally blocked in and no one else from the crew could see. It was just you and the photographer. Luca was in there with me, so it felt 100% comfortable, professional. The other thing is that, you know, of course, the night before the shoot, I wanted to like get all ready. You know, I like went and got my nails done. I got gel. And I was thinking too, like on my way to the shoot, like, okay, like hair and makeup like this maybe, you know. I get there and they're like, no hair and makeup. This is totally raw, totally real. And your nails, we're taking those off too. I just got my nails done. Obviously not, I wasn't complaining. I'm like, okay, take them, whatever you need to do. You know, chop my hair off if you need. So they took off my nails. They just left them bare. No makeup, hair. Like, I don't know if you guys know, but like I'm a sucker for volume in my hair, and like no volume. I felt totally naked. Aside from like being like naked, no clothes, like I felt so naked and raw, but that was so beautiful, and I just loved just the entire feel of it, and I was just like so in the zone of like loving your body and being proud of it. And we did many, many different poses, all covered, you know, in a way, whether it was hair or arms, etc. And I got to meet some of the other women on set, which was just so amazing. So I have it here. So Sofia Vergara is on the cover. And when I found that out, I was just like, Sofia Vergara is gonna be like in the same spread as me. Like, oh my gosh. I'm still pinching myself. I'm not gonna show you guys like the full picture, because you guys have to go get it, but that is a sneak peek of it. So yeah, I'm so excited. Honestly, the stories in here are what are like the most powerful, and just I like almost started crying, like tearing up when I was reading some of these women's stories. That it's, you know, about them talking about what their naked body is, and kind of like the emotional transformation that they've gone through with their perspective in regards to their naked body. And it's just something that I'm so honored to be a part of. So I'm such a loser. So back to like, you know, I was thinking about like how people would react, and I typically try to, you know, keep my page and my content very tasteful. I was worried about, you know, the response, any negativity. If someone feels that way, and if they think that I didn't make the right decision, I respect that. However, I'm really proud of it and really excited about it, and I think that all the stories in it, not just mine, they have an amazing message, and I think that that is something that is going to help women. And I hope that me being a part of this and me overcoming my mental transformation of being confident in my own skin, that I hope that that inspires you, and that whether it's learning to love yourself naked, I just feel so strongly that every single person deserves to feel that way, and I hope that this in some way inspires you and helps you to do that. So those of you who do support my decision and the overall message, I can't even put into words how much I appreciate it. So thank you guys so very much. So as usual with my YouTube videos, I will be doing an FBG giveaway. Of course, I always want to hear what you loved about the video, what you learned, and you can also let me know your opinion on the Women's Health Naked issue. And I look forward to reading your comments. You guys have been so amazing with your feedback and engagement. Mwah, I appreciate it so much, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye. When you lose fat from your overall body, including from your breasts. And
First, what are macros? Also referred to as flexible dieting.